Everyone, this is Chris Burns from Android Community.
Today we're taking a look at the HTC One Google Play Edition. Now this version of the device is really similar to the international version of the device as well as the AT&T version of the device in that it still works with AT&T's brand of 4G LTE. Other than that, it is mostly a Nexus experience. You're not going to get the exact same experience you got on the Nexus 4, being that you got sort of little oddities like this background right here. You're able to get that on the Samsung Galaxy S4 as well, that sort of red phase beam there. And then you have little things like, if you're in settings, go to sound, and you'll see that we have Beats Audio. That's a software enhancement that changes the sort of levels in a very basic way that makes it more attuned to the artist's wishes for how the music is supposed to be played. Now, what you're also getting with this experience is these two front-facing speakers with HTC's brand Boom Sound. It's extremely loud, extremely unique compared to the rest of the sort of offerings in this space, in that it has a dedicated drivers and two separate dedicated front-facing speakers. Otherwise, you're getting a real basic sort of Android experience. This is Android 4.2. If you go hold down the home button there, you can see that you still have Google Now. Double tap it and you can get to your multiple different sorts of apps that you have open at the time, and the back button works just as the back button always does. Right out of the box, you can also see that you have things like Google Keep. That was introduced a few weeks ago, just allowing you to set notes for yourself and reminders. So you have Hangouts right out of the box as well. And then the things you see here that I've added just for this review are things like 3D Mark and Antutu. Those are just benchmark systems that you'll see in the expanded bit of the review. Another thing you can look at here is the camera. Now the camera on the HTC One, the original one, is a rather big selling point. Now what you're going to do with this one is you're working with Google's visions of what a camera should be. You can click here, take basic photos like that. You can take them rather rapidly. You can also go through here and see their version of HDR, which will take a photo right here, and we'll turn HDR back off, and take a normal photo. And those photos I'll be putting in the review so you can see them. You can also do things like, if you flip to video here, you can record a short video and take photos at the same time. As far as we can tell, these are high, the same resolution as we've seen outside of the video world. Right here you can see we have panorama mode. We'll do panorama, and we can also do photospheres as well. These are sort of able to be accessed with the regular HTC One, but you'd have to go through a different sort of set of loops to get there. Other than that, it's a really simple experience, very similar to the one that you see on the Samsung Galaxy S4 Google Play Edition. This device has a slightly different speaker experience. Obviously, the camera works a little bit differently because it's working with HTC's brand of pixel technology on the back. That's a hardware sort of thing. And there you go. Take a look at the rest of the review and let us know what you think.